Silence as architecture. Silence is often misunderstood. It's treated as the absence of sound, a pause between activity, a moment where nothing's happening. But silence is not empty. Silence is structural. When interference stops, systems reorganise. The nervous system settles. Attention stabilises. Clarity appears. Architecture emerges when noise ends. Most modern environments fear silence. Rooms are filled with instruction. Conversations rush to explanation. Spaces saturate themselves with activity. Silence is treated as a problem, something to solve, something to fill. But silence is not a deficiency, it's a condition. And in the right condition, organisation appears. Noise as artificial structure. Much of what looks like structure is not structure at all. It's compensatory noise. Advice layered onto uncertainty. Effort layered onto confusion. Activity layered onto instability. Noise can create the appearance of order. It holds fragile arrangements together. But it also prevents genuine organisation. Systems held together by noise cannot reorganise, they can only continue. Silence reveals what already exists. When noise stops, something unusual happens. Structure becomes visible. Tension surfaces. Contradictions appear. Hidden order reveals itself. Silence does not create structure, it exposes it. What was obscured by activity becomes clear. What was sustained by noise begins to fall away. The system starts to show itself honestly. Biological reorganisation. This principle is not abstract, it's physiological. In quiet conditions, the nervous system settles. Vigilance softens. Regulation returns. Breathing deepens. Muscles release unnecessary tension. The body reorganises without instruction. Nothing needs to be taught. The organism already knows how to stabilise itself. Silence allows physiology to correct what interference delayed. Cognitive simplification. The same principle appears in the mind. Thought slows. The constant production of interpretation begins to fade. Problems that once required analysis simplify. Questions that once seemed complex resolve themselves quietly. This does not happen through effort. It happens through the removal of interference. Silence reduces complexity, not by solving problems directly, but by removing the noise that sustained them. Silence is not produced. Because of this, silence cannot be manufactured. Trying to produce silence simply adds more activity, more effort, more control, more noise. Silence is not something to create. It's something that appears when unnecessary activity stops. The task is not to manufacture stillness. The task is to remove interference. When interference ends, silence reveals itself naturally. Presence as architecture. When silence stabilises, something deeper becomes possible. Presence begins to organise the environment, not as a mood, not as a technique, not as a performance, as a condition, stable, ordered, self-organising. In this condition, clarity doesn't need to be constructed, it appears. Decisions simplify, attention becomes precise, energy is no longer scattered across multiple directions. Presence becomes architectural. It shapes the field around it. Silence is rarely trusted. Despite this, silence is rarely allowed to remain. Most environments attempt to fill it quickly. Advice replaces observation. Instruction replaces presence. Activity replaces clarity. Noise re-enters before organisation has time to appear. The system's interrupted before correction can complete. But when silence is held long enough, something different occurs. Organisation appears. The structure was always there. It simply required the removal of noise. A collective condition. This principle doesn't only apply to individuals, it applies to groups. When people share silence without interference, the same architecture emerges. Attention stabilises collectively. Nervous systems settle. The field begins to organise itself. Nothing needs to be added. Nothing needs to be guided. The condition itself allows reorganisation. Silence allows organisation. Noise delays correction. The architecture was always present. Silence simply reveals it. The structure was never missing.